I just thought I'd put the camera on while I have a potch. Just talk amongst yourselves while I get on and do something. I've bought a Stanley knife, but there doesn't seem to be no knife in it. It's just the body, which is annoying if that is the case. Press that button, nothing happens. So I don't think there is any knife in there. So how do I get in there? Right. Let me just move you around. I just wanted to see what the picture was like. What was that? Let me press a button here. Oh, thank you very much to Miss Mary Dream for doing a super chat. How do I get that off the screen? I've never done it on this app before. Ah, there we are. Yeah, so I bought this Stanley knife. Can you hear me? I can't see the chat. Right. I bought this knife, but there doesn't seem to be any knife in it, which is a bit of a faff if that is the case. I've had a bit of a strange day today. Open it up with the cross screw. I can't see any cross. See? There's nothing there that says. Because usually there'd be a screw there which you could undo. But the only screw is this one, which is the bolt to hold it all together. I think I might just go into a shop and just buy one. Ah, does this bit come up? Hold on. There we go. There you go. You just solved that. Oh well, we can do this together, can't we? Right. So let's pop this up. Be careful now. I had a bit of a strange day today. I was getting rid of a microwave, and I put it onto the free site a few days ago, and somebody said they would come and have it, and then they didn't turn up. Then they said we'll come the next day, and they didn't turn up. So I went to the next person that was on the list, and they said they would come in this morning, and they haven't turned up. So I've put the microwave outside on the step of the house. So if they don't come by tomorrow, then it's going to the Rag and Bone Man, because he comes around on a Monday morning. So I've wasted the day, I feel. Right, so how do I get that into this? Must click in somewhere. Any ideas? The one that I know is you open it up the side and you just slot the thing in. There's a button on top. What does that do? The tiny red button. What do I do with the tiny red button? Do I press it after I've... hold on. So we slot it into place, and then we let go of the button, and then nothing happens. Is that the right way up? Yeah, that's the right way up. There's a lot of flies around today. It is very humid. Right, I push the red button, slot it in, and then do I let it go? nothing happens. I didn't plan to do a video this afternoon. I just wanted to test out what the signal was like down here. Because if it's a good signal, we might do these every Sunday evening or something like that. No, because if it goes the other way up, that isn't the right thing, because you hold it like that. Push the red button and insert the blade at the same time. Right. Push in the red button, insert in the blade at the same time. It'll be blunt before I start. Yeah, so we've got the slider on top there. But if you turn the blade the other way, then it's upside down. I thought this was supposed to go in and hide. Right, let's press that button now that it's in. Might have to give this up. Right, so I've put the slider all the way down to the bottom, but it doesn't go all the way in, because you would think that it would. So that means, can we see? So at the moment we can't. Oh, right, okay. I think I've just worked that out now. Hold on. No, it can't go that way, because the bits have to go down to. And I can't look for a YouTube video because I'm doing this video. I'll be interested to see what the sound is like, because I haven't got a microphone on. It's just coming off the pack. And also I've brought, I don't know if I can show you this, I brought one of these down, a solar panelled pack, because I thought if I'm here all day, push the slider all the way up, press the red button, insert blade. Right, I've brought this because I thought if I'm here all day I could live stream, not talking all the time, but you could just watch as I go. Right, put the slider all the way up, press the button, I told you that's the way to do it, but you wouldn't listen, would you? There you go. Oh, well, that's wasted 10 minutes of our lives, isn't it? Well, thank you very much for giving me a hand with that. Look at that now. I'll have to look back at the video to find out how I did that now. So it was push all the way up, press the red button, and then slide it back down again. There you go. Thanks to Chris and to everybody else that gave a hand. Oh, well, I'm exhausted now. Funny, I had a cup of tea. I waited in yesterday, after I did the roses and I came home, I waited in during the evening because a table was due to turn up. And it hasn't turned up. And it said on Amazon, your table will turn up at the end of next week. It's like, well, I want it now. I've bought 2 tables. I've bought one for inside the shed, and I've bought one to go outside the shed as a potting shed. But they're actually picnic tables, so hopefully they'll work. I've bought this because I want to. Let me turn this around. I might give it a go at pulling this down. The guy that should do it, his father is ill, So that's why he hasn't spent a lot of time here. So I might give it a go. But to be honest, the land that I'm on here, the land that I'm sat on, is where the roses are going to go, and the trees. And I have one more tree coming, which is a Juneberry. And also, on the mountains here, you can get free windberries, we call them, but they're called, oh, what are they called? Blueberries. So I'm going to go and pick some of them, because apparently they're now out. I've also noticed some elderflower, but the problem is they're in rather difficult places. So I might try and, well, I could take this and put this onto a stick, and I'll be able to cut them off. Yeah, so I thought I'd come down and just relax on the plot, just to try and calm down a bit, because I feel as if I've just wasted the morning waiting in for these people to come and collect things, and they don't bother to show up. I haven't brought a flask of tea down with me. I just needed to get out of the house and get some air. But it's a very close day, as they say, very sticky. So when I bring the table down and put it in the shed, then I'll be able to bring a stove down, and I can make some tea. So looking at the ground, I don't think it's going to be that difficult a task to get it into shape. It only seems to be bits of grass. Doesn't seem to be any bindweed or, you know, any of the bad stuff. So this week the plan is to do this top bit here and work out where the trees are going to go and to pop them in. I've just felt a little spot of rain, so we might have to give this up before we start. Yes, I will film myself putting in the trees and working out where they are going to go and why I'm putting them where I want to put them. Next month is the time I'm going to Tenby for a few days, so that'll be next month, and it'll be nice to have a little holiday to go and see the sea. Yes, I can feel a bit of rain, but it's just nice just to sit here and enjoy the quiet. Let me just turn this around, because the way you're set up is very precarious, to say the least. Right, I'm going to lift you up now. Hoping you don't fall off. There you go. Slide you down gently. So where's everybody from then? Let's have a quick little chat. There you are. That view is a bit better, isn't it? Norfolk is in. Apparently this week we're going to have a heat wave. Oh, is that the time? It's 1:30. Gonna have to get home for my dinner pretty fast. Who cares for the cats when you're on holiday? I've got somebody to come in and to give them food and stuff. A Kelly kettle. I think I know what they are. Are they the ones you put the little sticks in? I've got loads of sticks. But it's nice just to be out and about, even if the sun isn't out. Oh, there's a buzzard flying overhead. We have quite a few of them, buzzards and falcons. Yes, apparently there's a heat wave coming in the next week. So who knows? We'll be here in a few days complaining. Pulborough in West Sussex. I went there a few years ago with Richard Vobes. It has a nice butcher's in the high street, and nice independent butchers. Oh, I can feel the gnats are starting early today. Yeah, so the plan was to do a bit of filming for the video on Tuesday, but I'm not in the mood, to be honest. This morning has sort of thrown me off. One thing I did want to do today was to take down the fence, because a lot of people have said, are you going to take down the fence to sit in front of the shed? And that is the plan. But the problem is there's so many other things to do at the moment. It's I need to make a list of things, but I might do that this week. It's all about finding the right nut and bolt. In fact, that's why I brought this down as well, because I wanted to take off that green netting. In fact, shall we do that now? Let's go and do that now. Adelaide is in Australia. Everybody's in here. Let's just take you around the corner. Once I've got a proper stand for my camera, then hold on. You might fall off in a minute. Right, let's go around the corner. You don't see this on Gardener's World, do you? What? Does anybody still tune in to Gardener's World? I think an hour is a bit too long for me. 45 minutes would be a good enough time. Too much of a good thing and all that. Right, I can't see what you're saying at the moment, so I'm making sure the camera, which is actually my phone today, is not going to fall off. I have been exploring on how narrowboats broadcast, because there's one guy that I've started watching, and he broadcasts from his boat. Right, you might be able to hear the river. Can you hear the river? When I'm sat here, the river feels quite loud. Right, I'm just going to go down there. Just talk amongst yourselves. Hold on, before people start complaining. The thing with the comments is they go up too fast. I think I can read the comments when I go home, or maybe they will. If we do quite a few of these, then I might get somebody to help out with the moderation. Anyway, right. I've got my gloves before anybody says anything. Now, if I do it, it won't happen for about a year or two. But I was thinking about getting some ducks, long-necked ducks, because apparently they don't fly, and the comments will stay, so I'll be able to see them afterwards. So I was thinking about getting these ducks where they don't fly, and they don't need water other than just something to put their beaks in. I think they're called, oh, I forget the name now, but they've got a long neck. I saw them on somebody else's channel, and apparently they don't interfere with the veg. Indian runners, that's it. That's the one. I think this will make a huge difference when this is gone. Right. I was thinking about putting a frame, just a piece of wood going up there, and to frame this part off, and maybe put a clematis or even a grape to go up it. I do like red grapes. Indian runners, that's the ones. So I need to find a device to get the bolts off for this. Yeah. I'll be back in a bit. Right, a friend's just turned up, so I'm going to shut this down. But thanks for joining me. Catch up with you next time, and thanks for the super chats. So from me until then, video on Tuesday. Bye for now.